The herons are long-legged freshwater and coastal birds that can be found on each continent except on Antarctica. Although herons resemble birds in some other families, such as the storks and cranes, they differ from these in flying, with their necks retracted, not outstretched. They mainly eat fish, but their diet also includes frogs, small mammals and birds, reptiles and insects, where they hunt by quickly straightening their S-shaped neck toward the victim. With 64 different species of herons that differ in size, color, and type of habitat, stay with us as we are looking at 10 of the most beautiful herons in the world. Number 10. Found in Africa, Asia, and Europe, the purple heron is similar in appearance to the more common gray heron, but is slightly smaller, more slender, and has darker plumage. It is most active at dawn and dusk, roosting with other birds in the middle of the day and at night, but increasing its diurnal activity while rearing young. There are estimated to be a total of between 270,000 and 570,000 purple herons in the world, and the population is probably decreasing slowly. But the IUCN has assessed its conservation status as being of least concern because the rate of decline is insufficient to justify it in a more threatened category. Number 9. The black heron, also known as the black egret, is found mainly on the eastern half of Africa and in Madagascar. Preferring shallow open waters, this bird is well known for canopy feeding, where it uses its wings like an umbrella, creating shade that attracts fish. Generally black in color, this bird grows long plumes on the crown and nape in breeding plumage. As a species of a very large range, this bird is classified as least concern on the IUCN Red List. Number 8. The great egret, also known as the great white heron, is a widely distributed egret across most of the tropical and warmer temperate regions of the world. The species breeds in colonies in trees, close to large lakes, with reed beds or other extensive wetlands, by forming monogamous pairs each season. It is such a beautiful bird in breeding plumage, where delicate ornamental feathers are borne on the back. In North America, large numbers of great egrets were killed around the end of the 19th century, so that their plumes could be used to decorate hats. Numbers have since recovered as a result of conservation measures, making it now being listed as least concern by the IUCN. Number 7. The tricolored heron, formerly known as the Louisiana heron, is native to coastal parts of the Americas. This bird stalks its prey in shallow or deeper water, often running as it does so, where its diet are usually fish, crustaceans, reptiles, and insects. They generally look blue-gray with a white line along the neck, but in breeding plumage, they have long blue filamentous plumes on the head and neck, along with buff ones on the back. Number 6. The gray heron is native throughout temperate Europe and Asia, and also parts of Africa. It is resident in much of its range, but some populations from the more northern parts migrate southwards in autumn. This species breeds in colonies known as heronries, usually in high trees close to lakes, the seashore, or other wetlands. They have the ability to live in cities where habitats and nesting space are available. In the Netherlands, it has established itself over the past decades in great numbers in urban environments. In cities such as Amsterdam, they are ever present and well adapted to modern city life. They hunt as usual, but also visit street markets and snack bars. Some individuals make use of people feeding them at their homes, or share the catch of recreational fishermen. Number 5. Inhabiting the Amazonian rainforest from the center of Panama to the south of Brazil, the capped heron is superficially similar to the group of the night herons, but is active during daytime or at twilight. This species is very different from other herons, being the only one with a blue beak and face and a black crown. The juveniles are very similar to the adults. They only differ in body length, and that the white feathers are slightly gray. These herons are strongly territorial, where one bird might chase another away from a foraging site, until the other bird settled high in a tree. As a species with an extremely large range, this bird does not approach the thresholds for a vulnerable rating under the range size criterion. The population size has not been quantified, and the trend is not known, but it is not believed to approach the thresholds for vulnerable under the population size or trend criteria. For these reasons, the species is evaluated as least concern. Number 4. The green heron is a small heron of North and Central America, where the body length of an adult is about 44 centimeters, 17 inches. Adults have a glossy greenish-black cap, a greenish back, and wings that are gray-black, grading into green or blue. The species is most conspicuous during dusk and dawn, and if anything, these birds are nocturnal rather than diurnal, preferring to retreat to sheltered areas in daytime. Green herons are one of the few species of bird known to use tools. In particular, they commonly use bread crusts, insects, or other items as bait. The bait is dropped onto the surface of a body of water in order to lure fish. When a fish takes the bait, the green heron will then grab and eat the fish. Number 3. Found in South America, the whistling heron occurs at altitudes up to 500 meters in seasonally flooded savanna, often in drier grassy situations than other herons, but also in a wide variety of open waterlogged or shallowly submerged terrain. Because it roosts in trees, it particularly likes regions where open areas are mixed with woodlots. Although patchily distributed, it is common in many areas, with no population considered vulnerable. It has no objection to human-altered habitats, such as pastures and roadsides, and it often perches on fence posts. Indigenous peoples formerly used its neck plumes as trade items, though not so heavily as to reduce populations. Thus, this heron is currently assessed as least concern by the IUCN. Number 2. The yellow-crowned night heron is one of 2 species of night herons found in the Americas, the other one being the black-crowned night heron. It is a rather stocky wading bird. The neck, slim when extended, gives the bird a comically large head compared to its body, with a large and heavy bill. It takes about 3 years for yellow-crowned night herons to acquire the full physical appearance of adults. Before that, the young birds show signs of immaturity, such as a brownish body, drab colors, and spots and streaks on their plumage. Unlike the black-crowned night heron, the yellow-crowned does not mind living near humans and can be found in wooded neighborhoods, nesting on rooftops and driveways. Such cohabitation, however, may not go smoothly and can create conflicts with humans. Number 1. Also known as the chestnut bellied heron, the Agami Heron is a resident breeding bird from Central America south to Peru and Brazil. In Brazil, it is sometimes called soco beija-flor, meaning hummingbird heron, because of its unique coloration pattern. Despite its stunning plumage, its preference for shade and overhanging vegetation means that it is rarely seen. This, and the fact about it being a quiet bird, make it challenging for conservationists. Its remote habitat and secretive behavior may explain its apparent rarity. However, it is considered as vulnerable by the IUCN Red List due to future habitat loss in the Amazon.